Hello students, in this part we will discuss on external genitalia in female as well as the mammary glands. External genitalia in female. In female, external genitalia consist mons pubis, labia majora, labia minora, clitoris and hymen. A female external genitalia may include mons pubis, labia majora, labia minora, clitoris, hymen, etc. How this structure may present and it consists how the functions. In first of all, human external genitalia may consist a depression. That depression is called vestibule. A depression. This depression is called vestibule. The depression may consist two orifices. This depression vestibule may consist two orifices, two opening. One is upper side and this upper side is called urethral orifice. Urethral opening or as well as urethral orifice. Through the female is secreted urine. And the lower side, the lower opening is called vaginal orifice. This is called vaginal orifice. So we can say that in female there are two openings separate which secrete urine as well as helping mating. But in male, single opening that may consist that with the help of urine as well as semen is secreted. So that is called in human being, the single opening is called urinogenital. Whereas in female, one depression, that depression is called vestibule. In vestibule there are two openings, one opening towards the upper side that is called urethral orifice or urethral opening. And second is the lower opening which is known as vaginal orifice. The vaginal orifice is covering with a thin membrane. This thin membrane is called hymen. A thin membrane which cover the vaginal orifice, that is called hymen. In some countries we have seen already studied about hymen is related to the virginity. This is the hymen. Just outside the vestibule, one folding skin, lips-like structures may present. One folding skin, lips-like structures may present. This is called labia minora. Labia minora. Just outside the vestibule, one folding skin, lips-like structure is called labia minora. Labia minora at the junctions where both the parts of labia minora is connected. Upper side it becomes soft folding skin. Upper side it becomes soft folding skin which is known as prepuce. Prepuce is a soft folding skin of the labia minora which is covering one erectile finger-like projections. This erectile finger-like projection is known as clitoris. Clitoris. Clitoris is just like as the homologous organs of the human penis. There are some homologous organs which are commonly found in male and female. Homologous organs are those organs which have similar structures but they perform different functions. In female and this is male. In female, clitoris is the homologous organ in male, penis. This is the first organ. Second one is just outside the vaginal orifice, or you can say that near to the vaginal orifice, a pair of glands present. A pair of glands present. This pair of glands is known as Bartholin's gland. Bartholin's gland. As well as this gland is also called bulbovestibular gland. Bulbovestibular glands. This Bartholin gland is homologous organ to the male is the Cowper's gland. The second one is Bartholin gland. In female, Bartholin gland, and in male, Cowper's gland. Bartholin gland is also known as bulbovestibular gland, and in male, Cowper's gland is known as bulbourethral glands. Again listen, in female external genitalia may consist mons pubis, labia majora, labia minora, clitoris and hymen. In external genitalia of female, one depression is present. That depression is called vestibule. This vestibule consists two openings, one upper side that is called urethral orifice through the urinary secretion, and other lower side which is called vaginal orifice. This pathway help in mating process, in copulation process. The vaginal orifice is covering with a thin membrane that is called hymen. Just near to the vaginal orifice, a pair of glands is present which is known as Bartholin gland. This Bartholin gland secretes fluid which help in lubrication before copulation process. Just outside the vestibule, a pair of folding skin lips-like structure is present which is known as labia minora. At the upper side, labia minora becomes soft folding skin. This soft folding skin is known as prepuce. Prepuce may cover one finger-like projection, one erectile body which is known as clitoris. Clitoris organ is the homologous organ to the male with penis. Why? Because they have similar structure but they perform different structure. What is the similar structure? They contain corpus, they are made up of corpus cavernosa. Corpus cavernosa. This is the similarity on the basis of structure. So they have similar structure but performs different functions. So these are called homologous organs. Just outside the labia minora, one other folded skin structure present. One other folding skin structure is present outside the labia minora. Labia minora is a folding skin structure which is called labia minora, and labia minora covered with another a soft folding skin structure which is known as labia majora. Labia majora above side it is formed of fatty cushion-like structures which is covered with skin as well as hairs. Labia majora just upper side towards the urethral orifice. It forms a fatty skin or fatty cushion-like structure, which is covering with skin as well as hairs, and those hairs are called pubic hairs. So we can see that the upper labia majora soft fatty cushion-like structure is called mons pubis, and mons pubis is covered with skin as well as pubic hair. This is the external genitalia of female. The external genitalia may include these parts, and it is commonly called vulva. Labia majora. We have seen that there are 3 organs in male and female which act as homologous organs. One is male in penis, in female clitoris. Second one is Bartholin gland in female and Cowper's gland in male. And third one is in female labia majora. Labia majora just homologous organ to scrotum. In male, scrotum, which is a pouch sac-like structure that covering the testes, just like as in female, labia majora covering the folding skin structure to the vaginal orifice or vaginal pathway, reproductive pathway. So there are 3 organs in male and female which act as homologous organs. Again, listen, homologous organs are those organs which have similar structure but they perform dissimilar, but they perform different functions. Those organs are called homologous organs. This is the external genitalia, and female in external genitalia is also known as vulva, which contains these parts. Clear? What is the role of Bartholin gland? Bartholin gland is also secretes some alkaline substances before copulation process, before mating process. And the glands is mammary glands. Mammary glands. A pair of mammary glands may present in human being, either male or female. But in male, they remain rudimentary. It means non-functional. But in female, before puberty, they are non-developed. But at the time of puberty, due to the affluence of female sex hormone estrogen and progesterone, they start to develop. Mammary glands, a pair of mammary glands present in chest cavity in human, either male or female. But in male, they remain rudimentary. In males, they remain rudimentary. It means non-functional. And in female, before puberty, they remain undeveloped. In female, before puberty, they non-developed. But after gaining the puberty, due to the affluence of female sex hormone, female sex hormones, estrogen and progesterone, they start to develop due to the deposition of fat, and they are found just in front of pectoralis glands, just in chest cavity, a pectoralis. And outside the pectoralis, due to the formation affluence of female sex hormone as well as deposition of fat, the mammary glands start to develop. and just above the just anterior part of mammary glands, erectile structures may present and hyperpigmented structure is present. This is called nipple. Due to the deposition of fat and effluence of female sex hormone, the mammary glands start to develop in female at the time of puberty. At the time of puberty, they start to develop the anterior part, which is hyperpigmented part. Hyperpigmented part, which is deep pink or light brown in color. That part is called nipple, and it may consist. This part is known as hyperpigmented, which is known as areola. The nipple part of the breast is hyperpigmented, which is deep pink or light brown color. This is known as areola. Each breast may consist 15 to 20 lobules. 15 to 20 lobules. Just this one. And these lobules are known as alveoli. There are 15 to 20. These are 15 to 20 lobules, or you can say that lobes, and these are collectively called alveoli. In alveoli, there are many muscles which produce milk are present in a grape-like structures. Actually, these grape-like structures are known as alveoli, which produce the milk. Just inside the lobules where the milk is produced, there are many grapes-like structures. (15 to 20 lobules present in each breast, and in each lobules may consist grapes-like structures called alveoli, where is the production of milk take place. The milk secreting from the alveoli pass out through the mammary duct. It may consist mammary duct. These are called mammary duct. Actually, small tubules, mammary tubules to mammary duct, and mammary duct into the areola part. Areola part means the hyperpigmented part of the nipples. In hyperpigmented part or areola part, these tubules, these ducts become wider. This wider part is called ampullae. First of all, again listen. In each breast there are 15 to 20 lobules. In each lobules there are many grapes-like structures cell present, which is commonly called alveoli. Here the milk production can take place. The milk production in the alveoli pass out to the tubes, mammary tubules to mammary ducts, and these mammary ducts in the areolar part becomes wider. And this wider part is called ampullae. After the ampullae, the milk is secreted through the nipples with the tubules. These tubules are called lactiferous tubules. Through nipple. The milk is secreted through the nipples, and the tubules from ampullae to nipples, these are called lactiferous tubules. This is the mammary glands present in female. Again listen, in this part we have studied about the external genitalia just like as vulva in female as well as the mammary glands. there are two pairs of mammary glands present, two types of mammary glands present. One is the external genitalia Bartholin gland, and other one is the mammary glands. Mammary glands is one pair. Mammary glands present in male and female, but in males they remains rudimentary. It means non-functional. In female they also not developed before puberty, but after gaining the puberty, due to the affluence of female sex hormone, estrogen and progesterone, and deposition of fat, the breast start to develop. The breast frontal part, which is hyperpigmented, which color? Deep pink or light brown. This hyperpigmented color due to the deposition of areola. This is called areola. Each breast may consist 15 to 20 lobules, and each lobules contain grapes-like structures, which is called alveoli, where the milk is produced. The produced milk is then secreted through the mammary glands and tubules to mammary ducts, and these mammary ducts in ampulla part becomes wider. The wider part is known as ampulla, where is the milk stay for some time before the child suck the nipples. This milk may stay here for some time, and that wider part is called ampulla. And then the milk is secreted through the tubules through nipple. Those tubules are called lactiferous tubules. In next part we will discuss on gametogenesis.